My name is Jealmar Delgado. I am born and raised in Cotabato City. I work as a government employee here at the People's Palace, where we are standing right now. So this is the seat of power of Cotabato City. So basically what I do is I am in charge of all the official communication and correspondence of the city government of Cotabato. So technically, I write memorandum, official communication. We coordinate with different organizations, agencies, and offices within the city government, within the city of Cotabato, and even outside. Apart from that, being in the Human Resource Department, we also facilitate those people who wish to join us sa aming hiring process. We also facilitate students who wish to have their on-the-job training or work immersion program with the city government. And we also cater to different stakeholders or visitors as well. Since I joined the People's Palace or the city government, it has always been my mission to be in the service of my fellow Cotabateños, seeing them alleviate from poverty, accessing different opportunities, both in and out the government, and just to simply see them live here happily, peacefully. That's what makes my job satisfying. I talk about in the service of for, with the people. So basically, ang una talaga nating dapat na mabigay sa kanila is basic quality services. And kapag sabihin natin basic quality services, we are talking about the 5 pillars of government. So we have the infrastructure, the economic side, we also have the institution, and then we need to secure the peace and order, and then access to social services, basically education, health and wellness. These things are basic in the government. So what makes the city livable is basically we all have that here in Cotabato City. So we have the institutions, we have the economic opportunity, we have businesses thriving in the city, both national conglomerates, multinational companies, or kahit na yung mga nagsimula mismo dito sa city. And then we also have schools catering from basic to tertiary education. We also support our out-of-school youth and those who engage in alternative learning system. And then we house a number of hospitals or medical facilities here in Cotabato City because we only not serve those people in Cotabato City, but as far as those people coming from neighboring municipalities, because we are considered to be as the central business district of the area. The life here is simple. It's laid back. You can be a couch potato if you want. It's not as stressful or as hectic as it is compared to big metros or cities. If you are here in Cotabato, it's easy for you to get food. You have an easy access to different restaurants. If you want to enjoy your evening, you can easily spot a good drinking place. Simple in a way that it's not that busy. You know, it's a developing city, but it's not that busy. It balances the hectic schedule at daytime because basically sa Cotabato City ang makikita mo most of the offices here are in the government. Pero pag gabi, balance siya because may sariling buhay yung mga tao outside their lives. So makikita mo yung mga restaurants, mga pubs na puno ng mga tao, no? Because they want after 8 hours of working full-time, gusto naman nila na maging masaya, mag-unwind. Tradition and culture meets development in Cotabato City because in more than 60 years, I think 64 perhaps, nandito pa rin kasi yung tradition ng Cotabato City. Cotabato City, from the name itself, Cotabato, it's a stone fortress. So our first inhabitants here are really the Moros. And up until this day, we give it to our people, to the Muslim community, the tradition and culture na dapat continuous pa rin siya. Na dapat kahit na patuloy yung paglago ng komunidad, nandyan pa rin yung makulay na nakaraan ng Cotabato City. So you can see our culture sa iba't ibang mga infrastructure, sa mga building, o malalasahan mo din yan sa pagkain na siniserve sa Cotabato City. You know, kahit yung mga homegrown restaurants natin dito sa city, may taste siya ng culture eh. There are those food from the Mindanaoan people, from the Tausug, from the Maranaos, which are being passed on up until today. No? Kasi it's one way for us to ensure na yung culture and yung tradition ng ating mga ninuno ay magpatuloy, no? I think the main reason why people come together, despite their differences in their ethnic background and their religious affiliation, their differences also, no? Naniniwala naman kami kasi na kahit na magkakaiba-iba yung mga pinanggalingan ng mga tao ng Cotabato City, iisa lang din naman kasi tayo, no? Pare-parehong naniniwala sa magkaibang Diyos. Kung sa mga Kristiyano, we believe na it's God or Jesus Christ. Sa mga Muslim nating mga kapatid, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So parang kahit na magkaiba yung pangalan, magkaiba yung paniniwala, but we are being brought together by our faith kahit na magkaiba tayo ng paniniwala. And that's what makes the people of Cotabato very unique. Ang tingin ng mga tao, to be honest, when we say, or when we speak Cotabato City, magulo, giyera, nagpapatayan. But we move past that eh. We're now in the era, we're now in the time kung saan those horrendous acts were already behind us, and we are progressing right now to a multicultural, diverse, smart, and well-loving Filipino people na nandito sa Cotabato City. Gaya ng nasabi ko kanina, Cotabato City is a melting pot because this is a home for the Muslims, the Christians, the Lumads, and the Chinese people. What I love most sa city is, it's my home. Whether I deny it or not, this is where I was born and raised. Dito ako pinanganak, dito ako lumaki, dito ako nagkaroon ng muwang sa mundo. And whether kung saan ako mapunta, kung saan man ako dalhin ng mga paa ko, babalik at babalik pa rin ako ng Cotabato City because nandito ang aking tahanan. We always envision the city to be the hub in the central Mindanao part. I hope for the Cotabato City, especially that we now belong to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or the Barm region, that when we speak of development, all of us, not just in Cotabato City, but also those in the island provinces, na sabay-sabay tayong aangat because deserve naman natin na magkaroon ng ganoong klaseng pamumuhay. I have also seen and met some of the people from different areas under the region, and I can say na there are still challenges and struggles along the way, but I believe that with the strong political will and the desire of other leaders to address these challenges, I know given some time na magagawa at maaabot natin yung ating goals and yung ating objectives para ma-ensure natin na mabigyan ng mas magandang kinabukasan ang lahat. My name is Jealmar Delgado, born and raised in Cotabato City. The life here is simple. It's laid back. It's not as stressful as it is compared to big metros or cities. Simple in a way that it's not that busy. It balances the hectic schedule at daytime. Pero pag gabi, may sariling buhay yung mga tao outside their lives.
morning. I am Melissa Ajadichin. I am from Cotabato City. I am a fashion designer, but I graduated as a physical therapy. Currently, I am the owner and manager of Valley Salsa Fashion. We have 2 shops here, and the main, this is a branch, and the main is there in downtown. My mom is a sewer, cutter, and bead worker, rolled into one. But my lola is also a native of Cotabato, but she's really from Basilan. A native in a sense that she grew up here, but originally is from Basilan. And the main store really is located at the downtown area near the plaza. I grew up in downtown area together. It's just a cross away, one step away from the police station and the city plaza. I grew up looking at waking up with these clothes and my mom cutting, sewing for us. Our livelihood is really mainly in dressmaking. And we have, prior to that, we have 13 sewers. So I grew up with them. I have new set of clothes every day made up from the retazo. I had so much fun in a sense that the life was so simple. My childhood is really made of so many fun-filled stories. I made life the most out of it. I grew up waking up every day with the clothes all around me. My mom allows us to fold all the retazos, and every day my interactions with the mananahis, with the sewers, with the workers are always with clothes. And I was able to also interact with the customers. And right now I am doing their clothes, not only for the mothers, for the lolas, but also the granddaughters as well. I wanted to continue the work of my mom. I wanted people to experience what Cotabato is. I want them to feel beautiful wearing our clothes. I know sometimes it's hard, the work itself, the sewing, the designing, the beadworking. But whenever I see them wearing our clothes, it makes me feel so accomplished. I wanted people from outside to appreciate Cotabato, Cotabateñas, because from outside they always look at us as minorities, especially the Mindanaos. I'm half Muslim and a Christian. I want them to realize that we are not bad people. I want them to appreciate the beauty itself, especially the weavers. I wanted to help the community in a sense that I want to bring our fabrics abroad, local and abroad, but because I want them to feel the uniqueness of each product that we create for them. And whenever I do dress, I always put my heart into it. Wearing clothes doesn't only make you feel beautiful, but it makes you feel complete as a woman, as a person. I want them to feel special wearing my creations. Inol is a hand-woven fabric woven by the Mindanow women. Each thread, each designs are having their own implications and importance. What I'm fascinated about Inol, why I made them, because I want to help the local weavers. I want them to preserve the tradition of Mindanow. My advocacy is really for this because I want other people to appreciate the beauty of Inor in a sense that they will feel special, they will feel the elegance, the royalty in wearing such. I really decided to push through in doing these designs because I want Cotabato and the Mindanow to be elevated on a higher level. I want to do it not only locally but also internationally. I love Cotabato City so much. I am a mixture of Tausug, Bisaya, Chabacano. Different people from Cotabato are mixtures of different tribes, different religions, but we are in harmony. We help each other. We are just one call away. I want people to realize that Cotabato has so much more to offer. Anywhere you go, you can see that everyone is having their own lives. They're helping each other, build each other. Other people know that Cotabato is a very good place to live in. Everything here is so flexible, everything is so affordable, the food and everything, the beauty, the clothes, whatever that you have somewhere, we also have it here. That's why we say, sigay ka Cotabato, mabuhay ka Cotabato, talos ka no, welcome to Cotabato City. My hopes for Cotabato City is that more people would come here. They wouldn't have any fear, that they would really feel that they are welcome, that whenever they are here, they would like to love and they would love to come back here. And I would really appreciate kids to learn more and love the culture. And I want them to realize that we fought hard to stay. I want other people, the kids, not to leave. But if they leave for education, that they'll go back to love more and promote and stay and invest here in Cotabato. Because in the first place, you have to go back and serve and give back to the community. Good morning. I am Melissa Adjadici. I am a fashion designer. Everything here is so flexible, everything is so affordable, the food and everything, the beauty, the clothes, whatever that you have, we also have it here. That's why we say, sigay ka Cotabato, mabuhay ka Cotabato, talos ka no, welcome to Cotabato City.
Assalamualaikum. I am Justine Icaf Gonzalez and I am the owner of Padayon Cafe. I am not only a entrepreneur here in Cotabato City, but also I am a government employee at the Ministry of Finance and Budget and Management, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. This started from a humble idea. All of the businesses naman here in Cotabato City started from humble beginnings. As I ponder on in life, no, as we all think of our purpose in life, actually, one of the things that I wanted to do is to really explore my capacity as a human being. Maliban sa government employee, I know I can do better in life. Whenever we go, no, kami magbabarkada, Marvy, Jealmar, Amir, we always visit cafes. And then that's our bonding time. And then here comes 2022 December, I started a small business lang of selling coffee bottles. And then I partnered with someone in Coronadal. Then I sell her coffee. And then afterward, I thought of it na parang, I want to start my own coffee shop here in Cotabato City. But saan ko siya ilalagay? And I am the type of person po kasi na hindi ako mahilig sa bustling city, no, sa noise, sa dami ng tao, sa crowded places. I'm not the type of person. I started giving ideas sa parents ko. I like to put a business here. Kasi ito po, kasi dati is an apartment. Sobrang bare po nitong apartment na to. And then I told them na gusto ko po dito dito. Ipo-convert natin siya into a small cafe. Simple lang, humble beginning lang, ganun. And then, despite of financial resources na medyo kulang, I Paunti-unti. Okay, hindi man ngayong December, hindi man ngayong January, but I know I can make this happen. That's the thing about me na whenever I have a plan, I tend to make it a reality. That's a dream, eh. That's a dream. Few months from that idea, from that small idea, ayun, I gained support from my friends, and then my family were very supportive of me of building this cafe. Paunti-unti, una-una ang binili ko muna coffee machine. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, okay, at least meron ng naka-checklist na, may check na sa aking checklist. After a while, okay, chairs, coffee cups, tables. Kung paunti-unti po siya, hindi siya biglaan. I really do believe of being, pag maging successful ka, you are a self-made entrepreneur. Kasi yan yung isa sa mga binabasa or pinapanood kong mga documentaries eh. Those successful entrepreneurs are self-made. After a while, nakapagbuo na, eto hindi pa po to siya glass before. Hindi pa siya glass. Ayun, after a while, hindi namin nakalain na sisikat siya na cafe. Hindi namin nakalain actually. We were just, ako, si Jazz yung aming barista pa that time, and then si Sandra, ang utility pa that time yung isa naming staff, and then isang cook. 4 lang kami that time, and with that amount of customers na dumadayo sa amin, ako pa yung nagmamop that time. Ako pa naghuhugas ng plato, nung aming mga finish na ng mga utensils ng mga customers. Sinabihan pa ako na isang customer dati, bakit ikaw ang di ba ikaw ang owner? Well, it doesn't mean naman na owner ka, you cannot do that anymore. Kasi it's better, mas na-appreciate ng mga team mo, na mas na-appreciate mo rin yung sarili mo if you do the things that your team is working. If you think lalago ito, you will really look back, no, from where you started, and mas ma-feel yung fulfillment. We started from this, and here we are right now. After 2 months actually, napa-glass na namin siya, napa-air condition na rin po namin itong first floor. Again po, it is really a humble beginnings talaga. And I'm really proud of the team that I started with. As a Cotabateña, born and raised here in Cotabato City, I know that Cotabato City has a lot to offer, from tourism that includes places, the food, wide array of food that we have, being the seat of the Bangsamoro government. So we have a lot to offer. In addition to that, dati po kasi, iisa lang yung coffee shop na meron dito, and that is the Bo's Coffee. And then kakaunti lang din yung mga coffee shops na nandito pa maliban sa Bo's Coffee. And then with that idea nang hilig namin mag-explore ng coffee shops in other cities, we want to bring a cafe that would offer a lot of things, no? Like, for example, we brought here coffee beans from Mount Apo. We also partnered with a local bake shop or bakers. If you are a dreamer, you can conquer all. If there are doubters sa life mo, you can conquer all of that. Resilience talaga ang kalaban ng doubt. If you have that fighting spirit to really push for your dream, then nothing will stop you. So I really do believe that lahat ng mga taong may pangarap dyan, to all Cotabateños may pangarap, never stop dreaming. You have to push forward all the doubts. What you really need in life are people who support you. If there are no supporters, if there are a lot of doubters, padayon lang. Keep moving forward, kaya mo yan.